Hi, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again, which is a lead tarot reading for Tuesday. It's late, and I understand, but I had the best I had a very unexpectedly amazing Christmas. So I hope that all of you had a better day than you expected. And I am just pulling from the normal Rider-Waite Tarot. I have 2 broken nails. Y'all, I'm really thinking about being done with my nails. Like, I miss climbing. I miss doing things with my hands. And the moon is officially in Cancer right now. We have the full moon happening today at 5:33 p.m. Mountain, 7:33 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Chiron goes direct in Aries at 8:10 p.m. Mountain, 10:10 p.m. Eastern. Maybe that's why I'm feeling fucking off. It's crazy, but there's freedom. The devil reversed. Freedom. The Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. With the devil reversed, I feel like there is this, with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, basically, like, you are charging towards freedom. You are mentally moving towards, like, releasing yourself from something. And that's exactly what's happening with this full moon. It's funny, it's in Cancer, and Capricorn is its opposite. So this Capricorn season is doing a lot to help you notice your chains. What's going on with your particular brand of attachment? What's going on with how you define attachment, and understanding that we're here to connect. We're not here to attach. But there is fear around this release, because the proper control is being released. It's like restoring control, releasing limited beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment. With the devil reversed here, it's like we're on the verge of some sort of a breakthrough or leveling up, and it's happening in the realm of the mind. The Knight of Swords is the embodiment of knowledge and action. It's time to move towards what will generate freedom. But you got to ask these important questions. What do you fear? What are you worried about? What limits you? What do you struggle with? What are you guys being confronted with right now? There could be like jealousy or sexual dissatisfaction, or being away from somebody, or not as close to someone as you're wanting to be, possibly. Also the devil represents sex, so some of you may be experiencing some kind of sexual liberation, or exploring, or need to explore, like bondage or fetish or play, or your deep dark fantasies. Venus is in Scorpio. Get it while you live. Hey, it's time to be honest about what you want. Be careful. Keep shit healthy. You can do that, and you can keep shit healthy by way of just, making sure that you're studying and you've done your research. But the devil reversed also represents release or severance, or like freeing yourself, finding out that like you're not as trapped as you thought that you were. This leveling up that's happening, I feel like it's happening in the realm of the mind. It's happening in your thoughts. It's happening in the words that you're saying, the conversations that you're having. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn placements that you're experiencing freedom from them, or these conversations or interactions that you're having is generating a new kind of newfound freedom, possibly. I just feel like we are being called to our highest potential. But first, we got to let go of any unhealthy attachments or self-limiting beliefs that may be holding us back. And, often when we're being called to more, to create more, to be more, to grow, to expand, it's going to be uncomfortable. And we have to face our shadows. You have to face your fears, and you have to face your shadow, the icky parts of yourself, before you can step into this new version. of yourself, this new badass boss leveled up version. You've got to look at your darkness. You've got to look at your shitty habits. And that's what this full moon in Cancer is all about. You know, we had that full moon in Gemini, and it really exposed the holes in our thought processes and the holes in our communication skills. And we are having to release old patterns of communicating, and now we're having to release old patterns of feelings and old patterns. Capricorn is I do, I use. Those are actions. Those are, that's stuff that you do with your physical body. And some of us may be going into our deepest and darkest places internally. Whether you're ready or not, you may be experiencing a period of like anxiety or depression or fear or frustration. You may be wanting to lash out. And the journey is not going to be easy, but it was never meant to be easy. Especially those of you struggling with addiction or people around you that are struggling with addiction. I feel like we're all becoming way more self-aware and breaking the chains off of whatever comes with addictions, getting to the root of the addiction, what it is that you're trying to numb, what it is you're trying to soothe, and the poor habits that are attached with it. Like I was saying before, the journey is not easy, but you may win a jersey or something. You'll be recognized. Funny that I said jersey. Some of you, there's movement. Maybe you're moving towards Jersey or towards the East Coast or away from that. But I also feel like Jersey, when I said that, I envisioned like a sports team, Jersey. So there is some sort of recognition in the spirit. I feel like that's coming in. But first off, you need like recognition within yourself, and that's going to require self-assessment. Self-assessment is needed, and it is maybe even time to make like a list of all the things or habits or desires that you need to shed, and then get after the list, attack the list, charge at the list. Please clarify the devil reversed. Yup. A new foundation. I feel like some of us are learning how to redefine fun. You only had fun when you were drunk or when you were fucked up or whatever there were people around you who only had fun when they were playing with your emotions or when they were playing with people's emotions or when they were partying. Or I just feel like there's a new you're redefining stability. You're redefining fun, redefining togetherness. This is maybe some of you are like free from a marriage or getting divorced, or there could just be some like big closure in closing out old relationships, especially if you were in a relationship with somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Capricorn placements. I feel like there is like a finalization or a final door closing. And you're moving towards a place of having fun, moving towards a place of freedom. Maybe it's with somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, maybe in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. There's like a certain level of stability. I feel like coming out of the old and stuffy energy, coming out of the old mindsets, coming out of the old fears and insecurities, and really allowing yourself to understand what you're moving towards. Look at the difference in union here. The difference in like how union is depicted here. How they're bound together versus, chained together. This kind of like forced nudity or forced vulnerability, forced intimacy versus this out and about and proud. Maybe some of you like were comfortable. This isn't for everybody, but I feel like some of y'all used to be comfortable being a side chick. Or some of you were just comfortable being like taking what you could get from these love relationships. And there's been some radical shift in the mind, or somebody new has come in to show you that you are worth so much more, that you are so interesting, that you are somebody's dream come true. And a redefinition of intimacy and nakedness and vulnerability, and you being able to like this is dream come true by way of vulnerability and intimacy and receptivity, allowing yourself to be poured into. This is like dream come true shit that's happening, but we got to get out of defense mode. And some of us have finally figured out which aspects of us are worth prioritizing, which aspects of us, which relationships are worth protecting and defending. And now it's just a wrap. some shit is a wrap, and it's like, I don't have to fight for this anymore. The divine led me to this. I'm being led to something that's very like sweet and fun and exciting. And so I just feel like today there's all kinds of freedom available to you. And it's really important for you to use this Capricorn season to like check yourself so you can like make sure that your actions are matching your ambitions. And that starts with the realm of the mind. I love you. You got this.